can talk all you want, lab on and off, blast all my flaws and all I'ma say is I know. Cause I know. You can trash on my pride, point the bullets in my eye through my cocky side, and all I'ma say is I know. Cause I know. 27 years in the same old me. Hold your teeth, point a finger, put the blame on me. And the alcohol, water light gleaming on you. I'm out there blacking out.
What up, this is Ralfy Rodriguez.
What's going on? It's your boy Unique. We are Arkatex.
And you are now rocking with Gemski TV.
Was probably done intentionally, and I don't like them mind games, so I'ma keep.
What's going on? It's your boy Unique, one half of Arkatex.
And I'm Ralfy Rodriguez, the other half.
I've always been a fan of just music in general. It's always been my getaway. I started off just writing poetry just because that's what I know how to do. Once I learned how to kind of format it into music and kind of mix it in with the beats, and I was taught how to link down the tracks and everything. It just really caught my interest. My early 20s, I did a performance in college. I was asked to do it, and that one performance that I did do, just the attention that I got and the way I felt being on stage, that was it. It was set in stone after that.
For me, on my end, it started off really young. It's gonna sound real cliche for a singer, but I did start off in church. My mother's church, because I was raised in a very religious household. Can't say the same about now, but whatever. But yeah, I started singing when I was in church way back in the day, and then I stopped for quite a while because it wasn't cool. It wasn't cool in high school. I had to be playing sports. Singing, no. What am I doing singing? Picked it back up when I graduated, and realized a lot of people have been telling me for years I have a great voice. Why am I not doing anything with it? So nothing in this life is constant except for change, so I made a change.
Arkatex started in 2011, kind of slacked in 2012, picked it back up in 2013, and been rolling ever since.
Absolutely. It's been, what I like to call us the dynamic duo, except we make music instead of fighting crime. Being a singer, and occasionally I rap on the side sometimes, I have an enormous amount of influences. I always say I'm an old soul within a sonic youth, because I go from like Jackie Wilson, Sam Cooke, to Bruno Mars out here now, or you got your rap influences, a lot of 90s hip-hop from Wu-Tang, Big Pun, Biggie, Big L, a lot of the bigs, and regardless. So it's just a vast variety, and it's not just R&B, not just hip hop, like a lot of alternative, some pop, some punk, everything there that just influences my sound and my style.
It's actually kind of the same with me. Being a rapper, it's crazy because I'm a huge R&B fan, and not a lot of new stuff. I'm a big 90s buff. That's mostly what I do listen to and who I like listening to. Like, you catch me out and Poison comes on or something, you'll catch me doing a Running Man real quick. I'm a big 90s buff, but I'm definitely a huge Pun fan. Obviously the Biggie and Pacs, Nas, Jay-Z. As of right now, I'm with Slaughterhouse all day.
Yes.
The group is just phenomenal. Like, just the 4 individual talents is ridiculous. Being an artist in Connecticut, I can't say it's easy. There is a ton of talent, and not even just in hip hop, but singers and alternative groups, and we've done so many showcases. There's showcases 7 days a week. And as somebody who's just coming up, you definitely want to hit those markets, because that's where you start building your fan base. It's not always the funnest thing to do. There might be 5 people there, but no matter what, when you hit that stage, you're practicing for the next show. There's a ton of competition. Everybody's in it for the same reasons. Most of them are, or I would hope. It's just getting with the right people, having a professional attitude. I can't lie, I do see a lot of unprofessionalism, which that's what we shy away from and where we stop going to certain places. But it's just getting with the right people, meeting the right people, and pursuing what you love to do.
As Unique mentioned, a lot of these artists are out for themselves. And if you're only doing what you want to do, you're not realizing that there's other talents that can help you as stepping stones or possibly great partnerships. you're putting them down before even giving them a chance. So unity is a big part of the CT movement that we haven't been seeing a lot of until recently. That just needs to, come together a little more, unite hip hop on a large front, and make a very hard push towards where we all want to go.
We have so much versatile music. Like I said, we have reggaeton, we have pop, we have rock, we have hip hop, we have R&B. It gets us into so many other shows, and not just in the 21 and over clubs. We've done family events, we've done Latin events, we've done Christmas events. So the fact that we have such versatile music, it gets us into different places where other artists aren't getting into right now.
A lot of the stuff has to deal with, our style. We get on stage, a lot of people when we come up down, it's just becomes, yo, your energy was amazing. Yo, you guys were just crazy up there. It's like you guys were completely different people, and that statement is coming from people that know us. It's like on stage, I hate to brag, but we become beasts on stage.
Yeah.
And it's like completely different entities just take over. At the end of the day, independent, you starting your own independent situation, money's going straight to your pocket. Yeah, you might be taking a large hit at the beginning, but if it's for something you love, then obviously you need to work hard for it. There's no ifs, ands, or buts about it. It's honestly that simple. Although the journey itself may be complex, the idea is very simple. Try, give it your all. If your all is not enough, give it even more.
We got a few things we're working on right now. Something that we started earlier this year, we're kind of picking back up on it just because it got so busy. We're doing a 1.5 to our previous mixtape. 0.5 is basically, the whole mixtape is going to be us with a feature, and not even just Connecticut. We have a couple in UK already. We have Pennsylvania. We have one in Texas now. So we're venturing out to a lot of different states. At the same time, we're working on the actual follow-up to our mixtape. And then we're working with C's right now for the CT corporate takeover.
The conviction tapes.
Conviction tapes right now.
I'm currently working on my little small EP, A Little About Love. I wanted to throw that out there. With some tracks, some old, some new. Just some things that I feel should be out there. We got VHS Volume 1.5 and VHS Volume 2 that we're currently in the works as Arkatex.
Our main website is arkatex.net. There you'll find every link that we have. Obviously, we do have the main links like Facebook, Twitter, Instagram. Facebook and Instagram are both /Arkatex. Twitter is Arkatex Music. And remember, always spell Arkatex, A-R-K-A-T-E-X. Shout out to everybody contacting us right now. We actually have a lot of people we're working with. Obviously, you see, shout out to C's for hitting us up. Shout out to No Gimmick for having us here right now. Shout out to our manager, Lewis. What's up?
Shout out to Life. It's kind of good right now. Might as well throw that out there too. And just shout out to all the artists that are doing their thing right now, that are grinding, that have been, at a lot of our shows, the artists that we've been at their shows. They know who they are. They know we support them to the fullest, always sharing their stuff wherever we can, whenever we can. So, shout out to CT.
There you go.